I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
Cross button, 0.
I must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains. And those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
Circle button.
Thank you for keeping these pages
Back.
safe all these years. Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
Try again. Your
That's unnerving. What's happening?
Circle button.
Revelio. I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Revelio. Where am I? Oh no. The room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention. And might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
I'll bring the book here. Why is this called the map? Are you a seer? Why is this called the map? Are you a...
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside. Those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
I'll bring the book here. Why is this called the map chamber?
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
I'll bring...
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Your connection to ancient magic has unlocked talents. You will receive talents. You've earned talent points starting at level 5. You may spend these talent points as you wish to enhance your spells to increase your combat powers, stealth, and more. Choose wisely. Talent points may only be spent once, so the number of talents you acquire will be limited. Return here often to see what new and powerful talents await you. Cross button. Continue. Core. 0 out of 16. These talents improve your overall effectiveness. Cross button. Select. Search core. Purchase talents with talent points you've gained to Wiggen Weld Potency. Stupefy Mastery. Spell Knowledge 2. A new spell set is added. Hold R2 button and tap Swift. Holding down dodge allows you to vanish quickly and reappear nearby. Required level 5. Circle button. Back. Protego Absorption. Successful Protego blocks will contribute to the ancient magic meter. Perfect Protego blocks contribute even more. Basic Cast Mastery. Basic cast impacts reduce spell cooldowns. Required level 5. Circle button. Back. Protego Absorption. Ancient Magic Throw Expertise. Ancient Magic Throw catches Spell Knowledge I. A new spell set is added. Hold R2 but Wiggen Weld Potency I. Wiggen Weld heals you to a greater effect. Required level 5. Circle button. Dark Arts. Spells. Spells. Purchase Incendio Mastery. Casting Incendio unleashes a ring of flame around you. Required level 5. Circle button. Back. Spells. 1 up spells. 1 out of 10. These talents help improve your spell casting. Cross button. Select. Square button. Reset all talents. Circle button. Back. Dark Art, Core, Stealth, Room of Requirement. Room of Requirement. Purchase, Fertilizer. For each Chinese chomping cabbage thrown, a second chomping cabbage is generated and released at no cost. Edgeorus Potion Potency. Edgeorus Potion makes you invulnerable and deflects projectile attacks back to enemies. Require Fertilizer. For each Chinese chomping cabbage thrown, a second chomping cabbage is generated and released at no spells. Spells. Purchase talents. Accio Mastery. Enemies near a target summoned by Accio are also Incendio Mastery. Casting Incendio unleashes a ring of flame around you. Required level 5. Circle button. Back. Accio Mastery. Enemies near a Levioso Mastery. Enemies near a target levitated by Levioso are also levitated. Required level 5. Circle button. Back. Cross button. Felix Felices. Cross button. Felix.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
I've always said that travel...
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm, useful for pushing objects or adversaries away.
Level 9. Circle button. Quests. All. Professor Sharp's Assignment 1. Flying class. In Professor Sharp's Assignment 1. Professor Sharp wants me to test myself while under the influence of both the Maxima and Edurus potions. Level Talents. Dark Arts. 0. Core. Swift. Holding down dodge allows you to vanish quickly and reappear. Protego Absorption. Successful Protego blocks will contribute to the ancient magic meter. Perfect Protego blocks contribute even more. Required level 5. Circle button. Back level. Collections. One hand enemies. 15 out of 69. Poacher Tracker. Pensive Protector. Use Expelliarmus to disarm these sentinels as they are more vulnerable once their weapons leave their hands. Hitting a Pensive Protector with a powerful attack after it has been disarmed would level 9.
Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Revelio.
Level. Not quests. Flying Professor Sharp cross button. Untrack quest. Cross button. Track quest. Circle button. Back. Cross button. Level. 9.
Revelio.
Circle but loom. Level 9. Quests. Here. Level 9. Handwear. Equipped item, neckwear. Fringed forest locks, equipped item, fringed forest lock scarf. Well appointed. Required level 9. Level 9. Level 9. Quests. All. The flying class. Cross button. Professor Sharp's assignment 1. Cross button. Untrack quest. Flying class. Main. Live as a student. Assignment main. Live as a main. Flying class. In today's flying class, Madam cross button. Level 9.
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started. Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Hello.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation.
This, I fear, some of you have forgotten.
Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu.
Not a fan, I take it?
Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up!
Thank you.
Now, your turn.
Up!
Up!
Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up!
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once.
Left stick to move in a direction.
For your first lesson,
Right stick up and down to ascend and descend.
Do take care. The brooms are school property. I want them returned in one piece.
This is brilliant.
Excellent. Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we?
Hold R2 button to go faster and enter forward flight.
For more of a challenge.
What a view.
Hello. Nice day for a flight. Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year. Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
Brilliant.
Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Gryffindor like you might be interested in a high-flying adventure?
I like the sound of that.
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Love. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
L2 button for a burst of speed while in forward flight.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Let's hurry back. Looks like he's already dismissed class.
Circle button to dismount and descend from your broom.
Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom, the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
I have no regrets.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I'll have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
More often. I like hearing what my sisters are up to. The youngest is learning to genome the garden.
Level 9. Quests. All. Level. Collect challenges. Oh, quests. 6. Complete 6 main story quests. Completed. Gear appearance reward. Legendary armored attire. Complete 8 main story quests. Complete 8 main story quests. 0. Complete 6 side/relationship quests. Complete 4 assignments. Complete 6 main quests. 16% level. Not quests. All. Professor Sharp's assignment 1. Professor Sharp wants me to test the lost astrolabe. According to Grace's research, the astrolabe would have sunk about a furlong northeast of the dock. I should swim out there. Dive in the Black Lake and find the astrolabe, ghost of our love. Professor Sharp's assignment, cross button. Spell combination, level 9. Collections, wand handles, appearances. 15 out of 9, legendary armored attire. An ensemble stitched with mysterious designs, earned by completing main quests. Challenges, collections. Talents. Inventory, gear. Level. Handwear. Cloaks and robes. Circle button, unidentified back item. Superb. Take this to the room of requirement to reveal its qualities. Offense. Defense. L3 but level 9.
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
Good day to you. I require assistance with a delivery and thought you might be interested. Please visit me at J. Pippin's Potions if you'd like to earn a few coins.
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
Willing to make the hard decisions.
Map. Flue Flames locations. In the shadow of the Undercroft, the room of requirement. Professor Weasley has requested I meet her in the 7th floor corridor of the astronomy tower. This is an odd location for a triangle button. Open quest log. Cross.
Black legend discovered.
They say. What am I missing?
I almost had a treasure once. From my grandma.
The last time I was at Dogwood. Revelio. Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor?
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs.
Circle Lumos. Utility, Disillusionment, Evanesco. Triangle button. R2 button.
Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness! My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Level 9. Circle Lumos. Utility. Accio. Triangle button. Art.
No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Bit offended, the room thought I needed a bath. Cheeky thick.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Yikes! Careful!
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
You have unlocked the desk of description.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes. The magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Circle Lumos. Utility altering conjuring spell. Triangle button. Assign top. R2 button. Evanesco. Transfiguration. Vanishes items. Conjuration. Circle button. Exit. Post Herbology. Item utility. Wall hangings. Potions. Small scientific potions station. A small scientific, small botanical potions small eclectic potions station. Small gothic potions small scientific potions station. Potions station budget. 0 out of 1. Complete more quests to increase conjuration budget in the room of small botanical potions station. Small eclectic potions station. Small gothic potions station. Small scientific potions station. Object not inside playable space. Small botanical potions station. Small eclectic potions station. Small scientific potions station. Potions station budget. 1 out of 1. Resources required. Moonstone. 62 out of 2. Triangle button. Undo. L1 button R1 button. Rotate blue. Green. Pink. Purple. Red. Purple. Insufficient budget to conjure this item. Conjuration. Potion. Level 9. Quests. 1. Collections. 1 handles. Conjurations. 3 out of 140. Decorations and game unknown. Desk of description. A desk which can be used. Potting table with a small pot. Small potions station. A small potting table with a small pot. Traits. Level. Talent. Inventory. Quest notes. Bathtub note. A note left by someone evidently offended by the room when it implied. Level 9. Inventory. Quests. In the shadow of the flight test. A demanding delivery. Professor Sharp's assignment 1. The room of requirement. Level 9. Level 9. Circle button. Quests. Map. Gear. Level. Handwear. Sage embellished gloves. Equipped item. Black rivet. Sage embellished gloves. Well appointed. Required level. Equipped item. Black rivet gloves. Superb. Required level. 8. Offense. 12. Defense. No up. Cloaks and robes. Tanned cloak. Equipped item. Tanned cloak. Superb. Required level. 5. Level. Inventory. Cross button. Felix Felices. Conjuration. Circle button. Herbology. Items used to grow plants. Botanical potting. Small pot. Scientific potting table with a small pot. A scientific potting table perfect for growing a plant that potting table budget. 0 out of 1. Complete more quests to increase conjuration budget in the room of requirement. Scientific potting table with a small potting table budget. 1 out of 1. Resources required. Moonstone. 60 out of 2. Triangle button. Gothic pot.
Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Thank you, Professor.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Conjuration. Circle button. Herbology. Furniture. Wall hangings. Wall. Gryffindor. Oval mirror. An oval shape. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Oval mirror. An oval-shaped mirror with a divine reflection. Resources required. Moonstone. 58 out of 2. Conjuration. Wall, long mirror, Gryffindor, oval mirror, winged mirror. Erect post, utility. Herbology. Furniture. Scientific cabinet. An academic cabinet for store, scientific furniture, rugs. An assortment of embellished rug, large botanical, medium rug, medium Gothic rug. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Medium Gothic rug. A medium rug that would feel right at home in a personal study. Resources required. Moonstone. 58 out of 3. Medium Gothic rug. Triangle button. Undo. L1 button R1 button. Rotate object. Down button up button. Change size. L2 button. Hold, disable snapping. Circle button. Backslash, hold, exit. Object, conjuration. Medium medium scientific rug. Rugs, furniture. Tables. Decorated small botanical, conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Small botanical table. A small table, well suited for studying herbology. Resources required. Moonstone. 58 out of resources required. Conjuration. Small Gothic table. Wall statues. Mooncalf statue. F. Wilper seasonal decorate. Jack-o'-lantern. Herbology. Botanical potting table with a small herbology. Utility. Scientific and eclect desk of description. A desk which, utility, wall hangings, Gryffindor, long mirror. A long, conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Long mirror. A long, rectangular mirror with a smart reflection. Resources required. Moon, conjuration. Utility, room, mischievous young witch nurse and baby portrait, house elves and mistress conjuration budget. Resources required. Moonstone. 53 out of 1. Triangle button. Conjuration, gazing witch portrait, dapper wizard portrait. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Dapper wizard portrait. A fine painting depicting a wizard in it. Resources required. Bickering couple portrait. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Resources required. Moonstone. 51 out of conjuration. Room of requirement artwork. Wall, table, seating, scientific chair, botanical chair. A botanically inspired botanical chair. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Botanical chair. A botanically inspired chair with a floral flair. Resources required. Moonstone. 49 out of 2. Triangle button. Conjuration, scientific chair. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Resources required. Moonstone. Conjuration. Seating, furniture, tables. Decorations, botanical standing light. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Botanical standing light. A botanical standing light to brighten up your space. Resources required. Moonstone. 47 out of 2. Resources required. Moonstone. 45 out of 2. Conjuration, eclectic standing light. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Eclectic, resources required. Moonstone, conjuration. Seat.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
The altering spell can be used to alter the physical form and features of items within the room of requirement. Circle, Lumos. Utility, Reparo. Triangle button. Assign top, R2 button. Hold to. Scientific central floor. Scientific central floor. Bickering couple portrait. A painting depicting a witch who seems rather irritated with a wizard. Bickering couple portrait. Cross button. Confirm. Botanical standing light. A botanical stand. Small scientific potions station. A small scientific potions station with one small botanical potions station. Small eclectic potions station. Small gothic potions station. Small gothic small scientific potions station. Small scientific potions station. A small scientific walls. Scientific walls. Cross button. Conjuration. Small scientific potions station. A small scientific potions station with one burner for brewing potions. Botanical standing light. A botanical standing light to brighten up your space. Botanical standing light. Cross button. Confirm. L1 button R1 button. Rotate object. Down button up button. Change size. L2 button. Small botanical table. A small table, well suited for studying herb. Yellow. Square. White. Red. Purple. Pink. Green. Blue. Scientific central floor. Scientific potting table with a small pot. Blue. Green. Pink. Scientific wall. Scientific bookshelf. Default. Scientific walls. Scientific wall unavailable. This scientific walls. Scientific. Scientific chair. An innovative chair, equally at home in a study hall. Botanical chair. Eclectic chair.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony.
Scientific botanical balcony.
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambiance.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
A cool, moonlit ambient. I'd like something I focus best in a room that I'd like something
I'd like the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me. even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Scientific wall pediment, botanical wall pediment, eclectic wall pediment, Gothic wall pediment.
Revelio. Protego.
Scientific central floor. Level 9. Here. Map. Quests. All in the shadow of the Undercroft. Professor cross button. Untrack in the shadow of the Undercroft. Cross button. Untrack quest. Triangle button. Locate on map. Professor Sharp's assignment 1. The Lost Astrolabe. According to Grace's research, the flight test, a demanding delivery. Ghost of Our Love. The map portrays a forest, bridge and candles. I've put it into my bag for reference. You crossed spell combination practice 2. The Crossed Ones Club meets regularly in the clock tower. I should be able to find Luke and Professor in the shadow of the Undercroft. I can probably find Sebastian at his usual spot. Cross button. Track cross button. Untrack quest. Map. Flew flames in the shadow of the Undercroft. I can probably find Sebastian at his usual spot near the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. Rewards. Confring level 9.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
talk about this? Get away from me! I'm sorry! It was an accident!
Over here.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
That's ridiculous. It does.
It sounds like a dangerous spell.
You sound like Ominous. He frowns upon using forbidden spells. Although he did enjoy learning this one. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the target.
Circle Lumos. Utility. Allows you to see in dark areas or conjuring altering spell. Transfiguration. Defindo. Damage. Confringo. Triangle button. Assign top. Circle button.
Best to keep the Undercroft intact.
The blasting curse, Confringo, fires an explosive blast. Certain talents can alter its effect on enemies.
You'll get used to it. That's it!
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
It's almost too much. I'm ready for...
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
I'd be glad to.
Just let me know when, and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
I'll tell you the truth. I'm not ready to tell you everything.
The book I found in the restricted section was missing some pages. That's about it.
Pity. Didn't think you'd disappoint me with so vague an answer. I suppose with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Sebastian showed me. I stumbled.
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
I promise not to say anything. No need for threats.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Level 10. Circle button. Talents, Dark Arts. Core. 3 out of Core. Spell Knowledge 2. A new spell set is added. Hold R2 button and tap Directional button. Dark Arts. Level. Collections. Circle Lumos. Utility. Allows you to Basic Cast, Revelio. Essential. Highlights of Protego. Essential. Protects against a variety of attacks, including spell casts, weapon strikes, and more. Stupefy. Essential. Stuns enemies, making them easy targets for follow-up. Ancient Magic Throw, Petrificus Totalis. Essential. Powerful enough to bind most enemies permanently, but more dangerous. Ancient Magic. Essential. When at least one segment of your Ancient Magic Throw. Essential. Summons and then throws special. Level 10. Collections. Conjurations. 11 out of 140. Small table unknown. Level 10. Circle collections. 1. Conjurations. Unknown. You have Wizarding Portrait. New arrivals to Hogwarts will often find that the paint traits, one-hand conjurations. 11 unknown. Medium rugs. Chairs. Small tables, freestanding light fit traits. Level 10. Level 10. Quests. All. Professor Sharp's Assignment 1. The Lost Ask. Professor Sharp's Assignment 1. Professor Sharp wants me to test myself while under the influence of both the Maxima and Ejoris potions. He'd also like me to all. Tell main. Level 10. Circle button. Back.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Map. Flue Flames locations. The astronomy. The map chamber. Now that Professor Fig has returned, I'm excited to show him the missing pages and the secret. The astronomy wing. The grand staircase. The magnificent staircase of Hogwarts. Cross button. Select. The grand staircase. Collection chests. 0 out of 7. Field guide pages. 0 out of 26. World map. Forbidden Hogsmeade map. Hogsmeade Valley. Flue Hogsmeade map. World map. The library. The map chamber. Now that Professor Fig has returned, Map, Flue Flames locations. The map chamber. Now that Professor Fig has returned, I'm excited to show him the missing pages and the secret map chamber I found. Triangle button. Professor Fig, as if my schedule wasn't congested enough, the ministry has charged me with arranging the rather inconvenient arrival of a new student at Hogwarts. A fifth year if you can believe. Professor Weasley insists that they will need an escort.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, well, I thought it was odd too. But then we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt.
You met the Headless Hunt? That must have been interesting, to say the...
Yes, and then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkin so that he'd tell me how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not. It's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way, and a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Intrepid travelers, the both of you. Keep your wits about you.
To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. Map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal, as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
I do.
You and your friend Charles spoke of the portkey, and of trials you'd created for one who sees traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
I believe I have. It does.
Don't think I have. Perhaps your young friend is not as well traveled as you think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll see you there.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Map. Flue Flames locations. Hogwarts. Collection. Inventory. World map. Inventory. Hogwarts. Collection chests. Quests. All. Complete the first Keeper trial. Level 10. Level 10. Quests. Or Percival Rackham's Trial. Madame Kagawa's Cross button. Level. Inventory.